Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Brianna. If you're returning, welcome back. I am going to be reacting to episode 8 of Dance Moms A New Era, Glow Don't Give with Both Hands. Season 1, episode 8, Dance Moms A New Era. Woo! We are doing this tonight. I finally snuck in time to do a reaction video, so let's just get into it. Let's watch the episode 8 of Dance Moms A New Era. Start episode.
Let me be very clear.
Previously on Dance Moms.
And performance
That was good. I mean, how much is real and how much is, whatever. Like, the producer whispers one thing to one mom and that sets off everything, or it tells Glow to say this when really she doesn't care.
Gina, did your job again.
Gina has a solo at Nationals. 2 more slots, is that it? Or, I mean, I don't know why I have 3 in my brain. I can't remember if she actually said that. Yeah, I like how that whole teddy bear episode was a thing, and now she has a stuffed animal every day. She's there. Candy Joy.
Yep, it's Candy's sweet sister.
Hey everybody, let's go.
It's like you did your job. You grew up and you let go of your teddy bear. Jeez.
The ones to be reckoned with. Keep that momentum going. Keep working together. On to the pyramid. I don't want to work with Lily because she's a package deal with you.
Are you serious?
Called me toxic.
Chloe, I've apologized. Don't take it out on her.
That was like episodes ago, wasn't it? Or maybe it wasn't that long ago for them, but
Well,
she called my mom
Daughter, this toxic environment.
too bad putting Lily's perfect little head on the platter last week didn't make up for her mother's terrible person.
Again, she just shouldn't have been in it. Whether she was actually injured or sick or whatever was going on, she shouldn't have been in it.
Every week is Smiley gonna get it? Does Smiley need to be cut?
Some people are slower with pickup. And yeah, it is a fair way to say, if we have to make a choice between this person and this person got all the steps right, this person didn't. Like, if you have to make, it's decision time.
There's a lot of drama been going on. Miss Glow wants to win the competition. Smiley doesn't do it.
You went from the top and you're working your way down. Don't settle for the bottom row. You're better than that, Mina. Ashlan! You did the plates!
I mean, they all did. It was just about the cue, right? Or her getting there in time. Back on top, Audrey. Some of these headshots, I'm like,
You played the best character of your life. It was the best performance I've seen you.
it was really good. I liked the whole piece, and her part was really cool.
Miss Glow can rely on me. She said that herself. And Audrey just makes up excuses.
These ladies need to focus on themselves. Work together, but focus on your stuff. I don't know. Like, as much as it is competition over here, competition over there, theater dance, you can't just be about that.
The group routine will be a gospel number, and it's called God Don't Give with Both Hands. Solos this week. Ashlan, you get the first one, and Mina, you get the second one. Your solo is
Here we go.
Based on JonBenet Ramsey.
So this is what's been causing a lot of controversy.
Getting a solo in the beauty pageant because she's a beauty dude.
A beauty dude.
She doesn't have that much brain cells. She has a little more beauty than she thinks.
What's going on, Mina?
She has brain cells too. But she has a little more beauty.
That came out of nowhere. What was that comment? Mina.
And about her tragic ending, okay?
This is just one of those things you don't touch.
The pyramid, getting benched from dances, no solo. And now I'm realizing it's because she has this huge grudge against me. I would be rocked if Glow said that. You guys have known each other forever, and I feel like you guys also give each other more grace than Glow gives you guys.
Well, yeah, because you all do know each other better. You give new people a chance, you get to know them, but it's not anyone's fault that you're more comfortable because you know someone more or you're closer to them.
My emotions get the best of me. I was stressed, I was tired, and I'm still trying to find my place here on this team. And look,
I feel like they've gelled a little bit more at this point. Like, she's not a stranger anymore. They recognize her as another human being, a fellow mom. And for me, I mean, because I've been taking such long gaps between episodes, that comment from Glow came out of nowhere.
I know.
Oh, that's so sad. So I think that's gonna definitely be a little bit hard.
There's been no resolution to this story. She was 6 years.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into it because I don't want to spread false information for such a huge case. It's like, I was talking to someone who said, well, here's what people pretty much realized must have happened, and that's why no one wants to talk about it, and why, okay, I'm not gonna, sorry.
Oh my gosh, this is really not for me, but I'll do anything for the win.
I'm so uncomfortable already.
For gospel, we're going for fun. We're going.
Okay, group dance. God don't give with both hands.
This dance is fast. It's technical. It's complicated. But that's.
Yeah, they're on better terms. Did you see that interaction between Gina and Audrey? They're on better terms with each other than the show makes it look. I hope. Maybe I'm wrong. Woo!
God doesn't give with both hands means everybody has something strong and everybody has something weak. Nobody gets everything.
What do you mean? I'm a whole package. Self-awareness.
Like she was kidding, but she wasn't. It's like,
Can I give you these?
oh my God.
No, I paid for them.
I know she was kidding, but
Y'all are the most boring spiritual people I've ever seen.
I think they don't know
they all gotta loosen up.
what it's like in a Southern church. If we don't
Okay, these shots make it look like they're making fun of gospel dance.
sick and you're feeling it, they need to feel it for anybody else to feel it.
Oh, it looks so awkward. Just a few shots, they've just started. I mean, I'm sure it's like, what do you think? What does the music make you want to do?
So do you want to be in this room right now? Then you need to show me that. If this is going to be the attitude that you have all week, you might as well go now.
There's something that triggers when Ashlan, it's not shutting down. It's something, there's like, I imagine her having this overwhelming moment that just causes her to break down and be extra sensitive.
You're only yelling at me.
You're the only one that wasn't going to town.
Yeah, because she yelled at me.
No, she didn't yell at you. She raised her voice a little bit. This is what happens when someone isn't able to take direction. Ashlan needs to not do this much dance or have this much special attention or something. I know that sounds backwards, like she does need special attention to encourage her, and she's still young, but it's like every day, every time, every episode. They don't have time.
We have 2 weeks. So natural. They need to prove to me that with
Oh my gosh, this is the gospel dance, that's what they're wearing? Maybe I don't know anything. I've seen, like, I saw shots of the dresses, now I remember from the preview from the other episode, or the previous episode. I'll be curious about how it looks. I don't know, there was like a flip off of the set or the bench that looked rough, like it was a rough landing.
I want to impress you, and I feel like if I do bad on my soul, and that's just gonna give you another reason why I shouldn't go to national.
would you rather have the opportunity or me just overlook you altogether and not believe in you?
That means that your teacher is going to talk to you directly, sweetie. That's what she's struggling with. Too harsh to say it's narcissistic tendencies or whatever, and maybe we're all a little spoiled. Let's just, I have to tell myself that. Oh my gosh. That looks insane. Ew. I tell myself every day, it's like, you think too much, you're too much about you, you're too much about what? Oh, my feelings are hurt, blah, blah, blah. But I think she does have narcissistic tendencies because she reacts strongly whenever someone corrects her on anything or tells her she's wrong, even if it's not personal.
Going to give Mina a dance about a spy.
Spy dance.
That's my husband, yeah. He works for federal government. I cannot tell you anything.
Any spies?
And from movie, I know lots of spies.
Hashtag, who is men really?
Hashtag men possible.
Swing and
Shoulders, Mina.
Yeah.
Shoulders, Mina, you
For the weak part, the body control.
Grab it, tighten up.
I mean,
Hey.
I go back and forth. Like, how do you balance everything out, though? Where it's like, you know what? I'm going to challenge you because it's like, but at the same time, if you actually want to win, do you give them something they're already good at? It's like, no, they don't, not forever. So they don't just stay there, but you work on stuff in class and then you make a compromise for what level you have for competition, what steps you have.
I think I'm going for the Kylie Jenner lips because she is.
Okay, I'm gonna say it again. She needs a vacation. This is not. Maybe she's just having fun.
This looks like JonBenet after she was murdered.
No, for real.
Playing this young child who was put on display.
Already the rehearsal starts out weird. Oh, I used to love tops like that. But
For you to be so famous that her parents somehow couldn't protect her from whatever happened.
oh God, it's like, I think this was the first tragic news or story that I found out about. It was either this or Jacob Wetterling. What's possible out there, like the evil that's possible, like what happens to kids.
Ashlan does not have the best technique. So the more of a performance and a story that I can give her, the better it will be for Ashlan.
I just don't know. I really don't think there's any dance competition excuse to use this as the theme or the story or the motivation for a competition dance.
Doesn't fix technique.
I do think she needs a little bit more technique, but also stop being jealous.
It's always about the makeup and the hair. It's not about her technique.
The truth of the matter is that Ashlan is a star, and you all know it. Is Beyonce out on stage doing like 5?
Like, this is the JoJo of the group type of thing. Except, I mean, JoJo never cried, but she never cried like this.
Ashlan's not going to learn like 5 years worth of technique in the next 3 weeks.
That's fair, but that's why people are mad. That's why the other moms are upset that she's a part of the team.
Why are we wasting all this time? We know what's gonna happen.
I don't know. And people do get replaced, and Glow keeps threatening that, and she's not doing it, because probably in reality, they're all, I don't know what the deal is with people being under contract, what they signed their lives away. They signed their lives away, everyone. I mean, their names are out there now, so that's a step up above people who, you know, don't have this type of exposure, but, you know, at what cost? I mean, how many of them are going to look back at these episodes? It's like, well, I know what really happened, so maybe it's more of a positive experience than what we're seeing, but, like, I wouldn't want my childhood memories from the dance studio to be available, aside from my dance recital tapes or whatever.
You guys are doing this, and when you're standing up, that represents people who are agreeing with the pastor, and they're really excited about what he's saying. So all of these dance is a window into a Southern Baptist tradition.
Raising your hands and like, oh yeah, pastor, and like, you get a certain feeling, but I don't know how to describe it, so good.
Layla is just... You know what? She's the star. For me, Layla is the star. She's just so naturally funny. She's not melodramatic, but at the same time, she doesn't need to be. She just has that presence.
6, 7, and lean. And up, Gina.
Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Look how far Audrey's going forward. Go forward. You have to go back just as far. 5, 6, 7. Mina, come up here. Gina, go back there.
It's the style. Others are, well, that to say, like, it's very choreographed, you know, over what the type of dancing they're trying to do. I don't know if it's going to be more technical than what it actually is.
And Chelsea! There's no urgency behind that. Turn, out.
Choreography is interesting.
Let's try it back tuck here. Can you do it off a balance beam or a diving board? I'm gonna try it.
And I'm scared that I'll mess it up for the team and we'll lose, and it'll be my fault.
Oh God, no, that's too high.
Just cut it. Well, we know, right, they didn't cut it. Was her head stuck to her teddy bear? Competition day, competition day. Oh, God. Like, I hate it. I hate it already. Ooh, spy dance. I had thought that her spy dance was a Britney Spears thing.
In check and really perform this character, while Mina needs to focus on her technique and bringing the old Mina back. I need them both.
She does
Ashlan, you
look
adorable. Oh, you have sparkly hair.
good for the part.
What are you gonna do? No tears. Fix it. No, you're on the ground. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? No, you fall on the ground. You pose. You do something on the ground. You make it part of your dance. We don't need.
It's a lot of pressure. Not everyone's crying because they want to be crying.
It's just like this. Lose. That's what you want? Yes or no? This is the first time you... Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay?
Stuff like that was motivation for me to do my own hair.
Worse. Do you want to be a better dancer? Yes or no?
Dancers cry?
This face go to the stage?
This does not look good for the mom. Min, it looked like a reason to quit dance. You have your good days, you have your bad days, but don't be mad at someone for crying. Be concerned, like with Ashlan, I'm concerned. And also, that looked... Is she actually wearing jazz shoes, black jazz shoes with that costume? It looks distracting for some reason. Just try and tell your kids, it's like, it's fine. There's no reason to cry, but don't actually... Why are you crying? Why are you crying? How dare you? You're a bad dancer if you cry. It's like... It's stuff like that, though, that does motivate kids to figure things out on their own and want to be more independent. How could they have thought that the JonBenet thing was a good idea?
Okay, everyone confident? Yes. Let's go. I'm proud of you.
I mean, I can't think of the story without hating how much evil is out there in the world. It's a little too fucking... I mean, yeah, you take important issues and you put them in dance all the time and at competitions, but this is just... Well, we're with Mina now. Mina first. Ooh, laser lights. The spy who loved me. She's so good. Again, I don't know what the deal is with lighting for them who are there in the space. Right now it looks a little dark. I mean, oh, well, for the laser lights, maybe. It does look cool, but can the judges see okay? That's all that matters. Woo, she's got the intensity. Yeah. Whoa. Some contortion in here, right? I mean, I don't know if it's legit contortion, but showing off how flexible she is. Oh, that just barely... The foot under the chin. Ooh. Not bad, but not my favorite. What was that little curtsy?
Trained basically my whole life to dance at nationals, especially on this team.
This is so creepy. I'm glad that they, I mean, like they would with most kids, you know, it's like give your kid the 411 about, okay, who was this girl that you're pretending to be right now, but it's called Glitz. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be fair and just focus on the dance itself without knowing what it's about. No, not at your throat. I thought she was going to start choking her, pretending to choke herself. I mean, I know you wouldn't do that, but I'm upset. Want to throw up. No, it's not the idea that something bad can happen to kids, but this specific case, like picking a specific name, I think that's what's bugging me. Because, you know, I've seen on Dance Moms, what was that one where they all disappeared? And I'm so not a real fan. Holy shit, how could I forget the title of that dance? Please call me out on my bullshit. God, that's embarrassing. But they've covered kids going missing, getting abducted before. But picking her name specifically.
You forgot the dance.
Jeez.
You did the turn twice.
Well, she covered it well.
Saying it wasn't a national winning solo. Mina, should you have been tighter? Absolutely.
I don't think just because you're getting critiques, Ashlan, or corrections, that is supposed to be bringing you down. It's supposed to be something that makes you want to strive to be better.
I know how JonBenet felt. I've never been enough.
What? That's what you took away from the fucking... Okay, I'm done. I'm seconds away from turning this off. Like, now I know how JonBenet felt? What the fuck? They need to get Ashlan help. They need to get Ashlan and Lisa help. Or fuck, where are these fucking words coming from?
Okay. Oh, I got her.
Ah!
It's your call. I can't tell you to do it. If you are afraid and you're gonna get up and just jump.
You make the call. You. Glow. No, absolutely not. No. I understand they're not on the surface that they would be if they were performing, but no.
God gave me a group of kids with some talent. God gave me gray hair from dealing with you. I need every...
Maybe Glow can deal with the whole Dance Moms thing. That's how you deal with the exposure, the pressure. Well, I'm curious. Let's see how this group dance does.
Small group 11 and 12 open category number 94. God don't give with both hands.
God don't give with both hands. Let's go. Please, nobody injure themselves like I'm anticipating from the build-up with that flip and stuff. Maybe it'll be better than how they're representing leading up to it. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, sit down. It doesn't look that bad. Whoa! I couldn't tell from the preview. You know, you got the adrenaline rush. That's why she's still in it right now, but... I mean, how many of us have performed through shit that we shouldn't have? Mostly, sometimes because we didn't realize something was wrong. Like, we'd injure ourselves, and we wouldn't be able to tell because it's so ingrained in us to have our bodies go here next and here and here, and the music's supporting all that movement and stuff. It's the same girls turning again. Whatever. Wait, is it? Yeah, I think so. This doesn't look as bad as I expected it to for some reason. Is she okay?
And she still made me do it. This week just wasn't
She said it was your choice, didn't she? She waited till the last second for that added pressure, I guess, but... I mean, the very last second they showed Glow, right, saying, I can't tell you if you're doing it or not. You make that decision or something like that. At the same time, it shouldn't have been pushed that far up against the clock. I'll admit there have been times where I'm like, you know what, I haven't seen you all do this in a way that makes me feel safe about the situation. They're like, oh, no, and then magically it'll happen. Sometimes it's like, oh, you can do it. That's great, but sometimes I've been seconds away from pulling stuff out of pieces because of if you're not confident, that's an accident waiting to happen. Solo awards.
So let's get this party started. What do you think?
I mean, if it was advanced for her age group,
And now, first place. Entry number 72, The Spy Who Loved Me.
Ooh.
Let's have a round.
Yay, Mina.
Take a bow. In fourth place.
If this place is high, I'm gonna be so upset.
Glitz, Studio Blue Dance Center.
That placed higher than I wanted it to, honestly. I don't know. Maybe they were doing their jobs, looking at the technique.
Now, in first place, God Don't Give with both hands, Studio Blue.
It's not that they did a bad job. It's just
2, 3.
I don't know.
Congratulations, Studio.
All of you looking at me, do you feel like that was your best performance?
No.
The energy, guys, it was so flat.
I don't think that's the issue.
Audrey, you second-guessed yourself. You put your hands down on that tuck, and then I don't know, weren't yourself, which in turn affected everyone. We have one competition left before we go.
From what they were filming, it looked fine. It's just the reason I'm not a fan is because I'm still thinking about last week's dance or the last episode's dance, and to me that's like at the top right now.
Consistent at all. She messed up the choreography 2 weeks ago when she was the lead.
That was the choreography. That wasn't just... If Gina was in the wrong spot, I'm sorry, the group should have been like, oh, we have to adjust around Gina, but they should have adjusted. But then again, no one could see each other. Again, it was the choreography. It wasn't anyone's fault.
Her about all the moms' opinions. Of course, my daughter deserves that spot.
Me, be mad at your kids.
I'm not angry at you. I'm
Definitely
angry at the situation.
Because Miss Glow is giving praise to Gina doesn't mean the rest of you need to be upset.
Messed up as much as everyone else, and she gets away with it.
I mean, it does go back on Gina. She has to own up to the fact that there's favoritism going on, and she isn't perfect like people are telling her. It's not her fault. She's been raised to believe that, though, at the same time. Well, that was messy. Something about that was kind of irritating. Okay, so let's talk about the solos. Ashlan, I'm just done with it. I'm not gonna say anything about the choreography, about the concept anymore. I am done. So that's Ashlan's. Not her fault. She didn't pick the concept, but I can't touch that. It's just not, I don't feel it's appropriate. And okay, Mina, it's not that I didn't like the solo, it's just I was distracted by the fact that she was crying when she was practicing, I think, and I was like feeling bad for her, and that's why I was having trouble connecting with, you know, the dance by itself. I'm trying to be good, and once the dances come up, like just see them as standalone without thinking about everything else that's going on. And I think I let all the backstage drama get in my brain and cloud over like really appreciating what good dancing was happening in this episode. So I do apologize for that because I'm like, you know, I can't watch it for the first time again, right? But you know, Mina's an amazing dancer. She had a fierce performance. There were a couple of little not wobbly moments, like whoa, but like I think her foot was supposed to be I can't even do. I think her foot was supposed to be further underneath her chin, and it was just about here. She just barely made it, and then it came down and stuff like that. But at the same time, I wasn't surprised she placed high. So that's awesome. She was surprised. That was cute. The group dance. I mean, if you couldn't tell because I wouldn't shut up, reminded me of Guys and Dolls. Reminded me of musical theater. People said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. I don't know the song. I forgot. But like, I feel bad for Audrey, like being put in that situation. I don't know if it was one of those things where they don't feel they can say, Glow, I don't feel like doing this because they're going to get attacked for not being a team player. Kind of like, you know, Dance Moms when Bryn, they were choreographing their own dance, and I think a lot of people understand this. Bryn had every right to say, I'm not comfortable doing this without an instructor or someone who knows how to keep me safe and to do this right. And they were like, well, if you were a real team player and you really cared about this team, you would do whatever we tell you to do. You know, like shit like that. I don't know. That same sort of pressure, like if Audrey had talked back to Glow and said, I mean, it isn't talking back. That's my point. Like if she had said, I'm not comfortable doing this, or I want to try and I will try, but at a certain point, I think we have to call it regardless of, so are we doing it? Are we doing it? It's like at a certain point, if it's not solid, and Audrey would be able to feel that she's not solid, and Glow would be able to see. At that point, you don't say, well, what are we doing? It's up to you. It's like, no. Have an alt, move or something, or have her do what all the other girls are doing. I'm glad they won first. It was a good piece, but I'm still thinking about the last one. I understand different styles and stuff, and the dresses didn't end up looking as bad as I thought they would. I don't know why I anticipated it being a train wreck. And the favoritism with Gina, it is a problem. Shouldn't be happening. Impressed with all of them for sticking it out. I don't know what the deal with the contract is, if for each mom or each parent or for Glow or the studio, what happens when it's like, okay, I have to leave for whatever reason, not anyone's business what that reason is, but they have to leave, they really do, if they can't do that without, well, according to this contract, blah, blah, blah. Contracts can be ripped into shreds. I don't know how it works, though. I don't know how they all are now. I hope they're all good. I hope they're all good. This is episode 8, right? This was episode 8, so we got 2 more. Oh my gosh. Well, that was my reaction to episode 8. I hope to get a reaction to episode 9 as soon as possible. Whenever this gets uploaded, I anticipate it maybe being a whole month after the upload date for this reaction. I really do, just because I'm going over my schedule in my brain right now, and that's the most realistic ETA or whatever, and I'm hoping. I promise I will finish reacting to this season before 2025. I promise. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by my channel. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you would like to subscribe, please subscribe. And I hope you are well. I hope you are well. Do something kind to yourself, or for somebody you care about, or for anybody. You know. Have a good day, night, morning, evening, sleep time, work time, read time, rehearsal time, study time. Thanks again. Bye.